Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing Nuke.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome the fuck back. We're back at it again, and it feels so good to be back. Let's just dig right into it. Sergey Kovalev and the Eleider Alvarez rematch could actually take place at the Cowboys facility. Yes, the same facility that Errol Spence Jr. defeated Carlos Ocampo at earlier this year. This is actually per Bob Arum, who's basically bought the rights to this fight on ESPN, along with Sergey Kovalev's manager and promoter, Kathy Duva. So this will be a very interesting turn of events. This will be at the Ford Center, the Star, and so that's the most likely scenario for this particular fight. So this will be a very, very interesting fight. It's actually set for the date February 2nd for the rematch. The original fight was at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City in New Jersey. Now, once again, this fight is scheduled to air on ESPN on February 2nd in an amazing rematch. Let's just dig into this a little bit about the fighters. Sergey Kovalev is 32-3 with one draw, 28 knockouts. He's been in two of his defeats. He's been knocked out twice. His most recent knockout coming at the hands of Eleider Alvarez in the 7th round in a brutal knockout. Prior to that, he lost to Andre Ward in 2017 via an 8th round stoppage. There was a controversial first fight with Andre Ward where Andre Ward won a unanimous decision over 12 rounds. A lot of spectators saw it a draw. Some even saw Sergey Kovalev winning. So take that as you may with a grain of salt. The rematch was supposed to settle all of the doubts about the first fight, and then he got stopped in the second fight against Andre Ward. Since then, he's won 2 fights in a row against Shabransky and Igor Mikhalkin, and then he moved up to face, not in weight, but obviously moved up in competition to face Eleider Alvarez, in which he was stopped in the 7th round. Now he's looking to redeem his former glory by getting a rematch against Eleider Alvarez. And in my personal opinion, a quick breakdown of that fight, I thought Sergey Kovalev was dominating the fight up until the 7th round. I thought he was doing very well. It looks to me to be winning most of the rounds. And then he got gassed. He looked fatigued. His shots no longer had the same crisp or pop in them. And Eleider Alvarez took advantage of that, hurt Sergey, and got him out of there. It's pretty much that simple. I believe that Sergey Kovalev can regain his glory, can get his title back, and beat Eleider Alvarez. He's already proven that he can best him and outbox him. All he simply needs to do is fix his conditioning, which has been a continuous and ongoing problem since he fought Andre Ward. So in my personal opinion, I do believe that Sergey Kovalev is still able to stay at the table and become a pound-for-pound fighter once again. I believe he does have elite punching power. I believe he's very talented in that sense. And you have to understand that Andre Ward is an all-time great fighter. So losing to him, and he's already been pound-for-pound top 1, 2, 3. So depending on where you have him, he's at least been pound-for-pound 1, 2, or 3. While he was an active fighter. So you have to understand, getting beat by another elite pound-for-pound fighter is no shame. It happens in the game, and that shouldn't wipe you completely away from the rankings. I believe Sergey Kovalev, if he fixes his conditioning, get the right team, and there's been rumored that drinking excess amounts of vodka has slowed him down. If he lets that go, he can come back and defeat Eleider Alvarez quite easily, in my opinion, but that remains to be seen. Once again, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.